Hello Year 4, time for our next ukulele lesson. So, your instrument should be on the table still in its case in front of you. No sneaky peeking. Thank you for waiting. Right, so in a moment, you know what to do. I'm going to ask you to take them out and put them back on top of the cases. Remember to hold the bit at the top as you're taking it out. That's the easiest way to go. Okay, so ready, steady, go. And you place it back on top of the case, good. And then I shall remind you of how we pick it up. You're going to, in a moment, you're going to put your left hand onto the neck of the ukulele and bring it up in front of your chest like this, holding onto it in the proper way. Do that now. Okay, we all got it? Remember, we're holding on with our arm rather than hanging onto it like this or any other way. It's your arm that keeps it in place. That's the trick, all right? So this is like if I'm a mirror, this is what it looks like. But I'm not a mirror, this is what I have to do. Okay, so we are going to go back through some of the things we did last time, and then we're going to move on to some new things today. So, last time we were playing the G and the C strings with a thumb, and we were playing the E and the A strings with our index finger. So let's just try that. We're going to go G, C, E, A a few times. Thumb, thumb, index, index. Ready, steady, go. G, C, E, A. And again. G, C, E, A. Now, cup of tea rhythm. G, G, G. C, 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 E, 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 A, A, A. Coca-Cola. Chicken and chips. And stop. Okay, good. So, let's just quickly go through our tune that we learned last time. London Bridge is falling down. Let me remind you, it starts. So you're doing G, A, G, thumb on G, index finger playing A, G, A, G. Do that a couple of times. One more time. Good. Then we've got the following notes. F, E, F. Remember, F is where there's the two colour stickers, a yellow and a green one, on the E string fret 1. And let's make sure it's the tip of your finger that's pressing down, thumb only on the back, no other part of your hand, yeah? And we go F, E, F, and then another G, using your thumb on the string nearest your face, yes? Then we've got a D. There's your D there, single green dot on the C string fret 2, finger 2, middle finger, and we're going to go D, E, F, let's do that again, D, E, F, and then E, F, G again, E, F, G. Next bit same as the first bit, G, A, G, F, E, F, G. And we have a D, and it finishes with all open strings, G, E, C. Right, now we're going to play it through together. I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to play it with you and see if you can join in, all right? So ready, starting after I count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do? Okay, I'm sure you were great. So, let us now turn our attention to some chords. Now, who can spell the word chord when we use it in music? It is C-H-O-R-D. Don't forget that H there. Chord. What is a chord? A chord is a group of notes all sounding together. So a chord on the ukulele means we're going to strum the strings. We're going to play all of them. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a new way of doing that. and I'm going to make sure you take a little bit of time to practice this, all right? So same as before, the teacher can pause this at any time, and if any of you want to have a pause, hand up, politely ask, may I have a pause please, so that you can take a bit more time to do what you're doing or make sense of what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, so we have used our thumb to strum before. We're now going to use index finger. Okay, this is your right hand, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see. Now, I'm using like my fingernail, all right, and my finger's kind of pointing towards the floor. I'm not pointing along the neck, I'm not doing anything like that, I'm pointing downwards, all right? So make sure you point to your feet down there, okay? Holding the ukulele in the normal way with my arm, and I'm sort of almost stroking the strings like that. That's it, sideways on. Yeah? So it's my fingernail going down the strings, top to bottom. I'd like you to try that. Watch me do it and join in. You can have your fingers open like that, you can have them closed like that, whatever you're comfortable with. The main thing is your index finger, alright? My hand is moving a little bit, but not much. It's mostly all about the finger. Okay, you may wish to pause and just take a little while to practice that technique. Okay, so you can do that now. Right, now, these are called downstrokes because we're going downwards. We can also have upstrokes, like this. So I'm now pulling my finger upwards, and it's like the tip of my finger that's stroking the strings. I'm not getting too far down or else my fingers get stuck, all right? So it's the tip of my fingers are just brushing like that. So try that a few times. Very good. Now we're going to combine the two, down and up, like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's me with my fingers in a kind of open shape. I can have them closed. Okay, so this is the way we're going to be strumming the ukulele. So try to get used to that, okay? So let's remind ourselves of the chords. So we've got these colour stickers on the neck to help guide us. So the one on the red, who can tell me what's the name of the chord? It's a C chord. Okay, yes, well done, those of you who got that. All of you? Yeah, probably. And which finger do we use? Remember our finger numbers? Finger 1, finger 2, finger 3. That's the one, finger 3. Now, I'll also remind you, we did this when we were playing London Bridge is Falling Down, but it's the same technique, fingertip, not side bit, tip. Thumb on the back, like this, thumb, no other part. Okay, so we're going to try and play down and up strokes on the C chord. Take that finger off, you might have a little dent in it. You can do that. Right, our next chord, A minor. Let's see, can anyone remember how to play A minor? I wonder if you remembered, I bet you have. So, it's the yellow sticker that's on the G string. So it's on the G string fret 2, and we're going to use finger 2, middle finger. Same technique, fingertip pressing down. Okay, and let's go like this. Our next chord, F, you might remember, is both of the yellow stickers. So that one, as it was, you keep that finger there. We're going to add finger 1 to the E string on fret 1. It should look like that. Okay? Now you've got to try your best with that finger 1 to touch only the string that you want to touch, not touching any other strings. So you've got to make that, that's why it's useful to have just the fingertip pressing straight down. Okay, these are the ones, I'll get them out of the way so you can see. Just those two fingers, both on yellow stickers. This is F. And then we have our final chord, G7. G7. I'm not sure we got round to G7 in year 3. We were building up towards it, but our term was a little bit cut short by various things that happened in the world. So I'm going to talk you through G7. If you've done this already, great. Maybe you remember it. If not, let's take our time and do it. So first of all, our finger 1 is going to be where it has just been for F, on the E string fret 1, where there are the 2 coloured stickers. All right, we're now looking for the green ones. So we've got a green one there, as well as the yellow one. So that one goes there. Got it? Good. Now, middle finger is going to go to the note D, which we played in London Bridge. That's on the C string fret 2. Got it? Just there. And we're going to complete the triangle with your ring finger. If you're married, that is. If you're not married, it's actually called the annular finger. All right? And that goes on the other green dot, which is on the A string fret 2. So you've got that lovely little triangle shape. Yeah, there it is from lots of different angles. Okay, have we all got that? Take a moment if you have to sort that out. And then we're going to play this one. This is called G7. Okay, so let's try taking your fingers off. Maybe giving them a bit of a blow out the candles, and then see if you can put them straight back on to G7. Remember, finger 1 goes on the E string fret 1, finger 2 on C string fret 2, and finger 3 on the A string fret 2, G7. Okay, have we got that? I bet we do. All right. So now we're going to start learning a song using 3 out of 4 of those chords. Okay. The song is called "The Lion Sleeps Tonight." It's sometimes called "Whim Away," and it's got the following rhythm. We start on C. All right. So it's kind of a long downstroke and a short upstroke. Okay. So let's just get used to playing just on C for now. Here we go. Break. Now, get the F chord ready to go. The yellow ones, remember, finger 1 and finger 2 on the yellow stickers, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, go. All right, then go back to C. 1, 2, 3, go. And then we go to G7. Can you remember it? The 3 green ones. Take a moment if you have to. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that is the sequence of the song. There are verses and choruses in the song, but the chord sequence stays the same. So it goes C. It goes like this. C, then F, back to C, then G7. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, and I'm going to invite you to join in. I'll keep calling out the changes. So we're going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on each of the chords. Okay? So we're going to go a little slower like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. Then F. Back to C. G7. Let's go round again. C. Give yourself a little break, blow out those candles. Now, if, as you probably will be finding it a little difficult to do those changes as quickly as I am, and to be honest, I've been playing for quite a few years, I ought to be quite good at this by now, as you will all be when you've been playing for a few years too. If you're finding it tricky to change your fingers quickly enough, what you can do is stop a little short. So rather than doing a full 1, 2, 3, and 4 and then change, you can just do, for example, 3. You can go 1 and 2 and 3, then change. 1 and 2 and 3 and change. Change. All right. So it's good to give you to take a little bit off the end when you're playing a chord for a while, rather than miss the beginning. The beginning is important. You want to be in at the start when there's a new chord in. All right. You can even go. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to build it up. All right. I'm going to count to 4. So we're going to just do one downstroke on beat 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like that. All right. So we're going to do 1, and then we're going to build it up from there. So I'll talk about it when we get to that. All right. So let's start with just a single downstroke on every beat 1. Okay. C, F, C, G7. 1, 2, 3, go. C, 2, 3, 4, F. 2, 3, 4, back to C, 2, 3, G7, and let's do that same thing again, 2, 3, 4. Now I said one of the titles for this is Whim Away, because that's actually sung quite a lot in the song, and that's the sort of rhythm we're doing, Whim Away. So we're going to do a Whim Away, and then there'll be 2 beats, break to change. So like this, starting with C. Whim away, 2 beats. Whim away, 1, 2. 1, 2. Join in C. Join F. Back to C. G7. Back to C. F. C. G7. Okay, let's take a moment to just get our breath back. Okay, how's it going? We're doing okay? We all right? Good. So we're going to try whim away, oh whim, whim away, oh whim, and you've got that extra beat to change your fingers round. Whim away, oh whim. All right, ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, go. Whim away, oh whim. Back to C. Again. Now we're going to try the full rhythm. All right, so do only as much as you're able to do. Try to get to the new chord at the start. It means you have to take a beat or 2 off the end of the previous chord. That's fine, fine, fine. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Finish on a big rock and roll C. 3, 2, 1, stop. Hold up your ukulele and triumph. Yay, well done. So we will be returning to that. The song The Lion Sleeps Tonight dates back to, I think, the 1950s. It does feature in The Lion King, in the original animated version of The Lion King. I haven't seen the latest live action one, so I'm not sure if it's in there, but it is in the Disney animated version, sung by Timon and Pumbaa, I think, and probably Simba as well. So that's possibly where you might recognise it from. It's a song dating back quite a few decades before that as well. So we will continue with that next time. We'll start to sing the song as well as play it, all right, because I know how multi-talented you all are. And maybe before too long I'll be able to actually come in and see you all, which I'm really looking forward to doing. Okay, so take good care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll be back soon. All right, bye bye.